Hi, I'm Sticko. I run on 3 hours of sleep, cold coffee, and the faint memory of rest. Did you know new parents lose over 300 hours of sleep in the first year? Now imagine your life running on fumes, reheated caffeine, and a tiny human alarm clock who doesn't know the difference between 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's early parenthood sleep. And here's the thing, it's not just hard, it's disorienting. You can't plan, you can't predict, and your body's running on empty while your baby's running on a completely different rhythm. Now, here's what most people don't realize. This isn't just a sleep issue, it's a nervous system issue. Yours is overstimulated. Theirs is still developing. And in the middle, you're just trying to make it through the night without Googling, how long can adults survive without REM? What if I ruin their routine? What if they're overtired? What if I never feel rested again? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to reset both your and your baby's sleep schedule. Chapter 1, the 90-minute rule for you and the baby. Here's something most baby sleep guides don't bother to mention. Newborns and adults actually follow the same core rhythm, something called ultradian cycles. These are natural 90-minute loops of alertness and rest that run in the background of your brain and body, whether you realize it or not. Believe it or not, your baby's doing exactly what they're wired to do. They're just following their built-in cycles. So when your baby wakes up too soon or starts fussing after what feels like a short nap, it doesn't necessarily mean that something's wrong. It might simply be the end of a natural cycle. Their brain completed one lap, and now they need help easing into the next. Instead of forcing your baby into rigid nap slots or fighting the clock, try this instead. Watch for the 60-90-minute wake window. For newborns, especially under 3 months, they can only handle about an hour of being awake before they start running low on fuel. And the signals are subtle. Fluttery eyelids, zoned-out stare, turning their head away from stimulation, a quiet fuss that builds if ignored. Those aren't random behaviors. Those are the body's way of saying, I'm done. That's your golden window. If you start the wind down right then, dim lights, soft voice, gentle sway, you're working with your baby's biology, not against it. Now let's talk about you. You may think getting 8 hours of sleep is the holy grail, but here's what no one tells you. 8 hours is not always ideal. Why? Because adults also sleep in 90-minute cycles, and if you wake up in the middle of one, even if you hit the mythical 8 hours, you're going to feel like you just got hit by a bus. That groggy, can't lift my head morning fog, classic sleep cycle interruption. Instead, try this. Aim for 6 hours, 4 cycles, or 7.5 hours, 5 cycles, or even 9 hours, 6 cycles, if the stars align. You'll wake up closer to the surface of a cycle, which makes it way easier to get out of bed and function, even if you're not fully rested. And if your sleep is broken into fragments, which, let's face it, it probably is, track your rest in cycles, not chunks. Did you get 2 uninterrupted 90-minute stretches last night? That's a win. Celebrate it. This one mindset shift from obsessing over how many hours did I get to how many full cycles did I complete can help you feel more in control, even in the chaos. And when both you and your baby start living in cycle time instead of clock time, that's when the magic happens. Because the goal isn't perfect schedules, it's biological alignment. And it starts with understanding the rhythm you're both already wired for. Chapter 2, sleep debt is real, but fixable. Let's talk about something we all have but never track, sleep debt. Every hour of sleep you miss adds to it. You can't erase it all in one night, but you can pay it off gradually. The good news? Sleep debt isn't forever, unless you ignore it like your student loans. And no, lying in bed pretending to sleep still counts. I've done it, sometimes with one eye open and a snack in my hand. But all jokes aside, sleep debt responds to tiny, consistent wins, not heroic efforts. Can you nap while the baby naps? Great. Can you lie down even if you don't sleep? Still counts, your body heals in rest mode. Can your partner take a 4-hour shift so you can get back to 90-minute cycles? Now you're building reserves. Sleep debt isn't permanent, it's just unpaid rest. Start paying it off, slowly, imperfectly, consistently. Chapter 3, Anchor the Day. Babies are born without a circadian rhythm. Their body clock, it's like a sundial that hasn't discovered the sun yet. So your first job isn't to fix bedtime, it's to anchor their body clock. The easiest way to do this? Expose your baby to bright, natural light in the morning. I once opened the curtain too fast and flashbanged us both. Still counts. This sunlight reset is like hitting Control-Alt-Delete on your baby's internal clock. Hurrah! Sticko.exe has rebooted. Within 30 minutes of waking, take them outside or near a window. This tells their brain, hey, the day started. Even if they're still on alien sleep time, your consistency with light will slowly sync their brain to Earth time. Bonus, do this for yourself too. Bright light early in the day boosts cortisol, the good kind, anchors your clock, and helps you fall asleep faster that night. Light in the morning, dim in the evening. This one shift is worth 4 baby books. Chapter 4. Build a pre-sleep ritual. Here's the secret. Babies, like adults, don't fall asleep because it's time. They fall asleep because they feel safe and ready. Enter the sleep ritual. This is not a strict routine with clocks and consequences. It's a sequence of sensory signals that say, we're winding down. Example baby ritual. Dim the lights, gentle bath, soft music or white noise, a slow rocking feed, light swaddle or sleep sack. Consistency is key. Not the order, just the timing, just the feeling. Why it works. Rituals train the brain. Do them often enough and the brain starts releasing melatonin before you even finish the steps. Want bonus points? Create your own mini pre-sleep ritual too. A warm shower, no screens for 30 minutes, breathing while holding your baby. Sleep isn't commanded, it's invited. Chapter 5. Respect the wake window. If you've ever said, why won't my baby nap? They're clearly exhausted. I hear ya. But here's the trap. Overtired babies don't crash. They fight. Their cortisol spikes, their adrenaline kicks in, and suddenly they're doing backflips in a swaddle. What you need to learn is wake windows. These are age-specific ranges of how long your baby can comfortably stay awake. Quick reference. Newborn, 45 to 60 minutes. 3 months, 60 to 90 minutes. 6 months, 1.5 to 2.5 hours. 9 months plus, 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Respect the window. Don't wait for full-blown fussing. Start the wind down halfway through the window. This one adjustment, life-changing. It's not that your baby won't sleep, it's that they were too tired to try. Chapter 6. White noise. In the womb, your baby lived inside a literal sound machine. Heartbeat, blood flow, muffled voices. Silence? That's the weird part. Enter white noise. It mimics the womb, drowns out sudden household sounds, and creates a consistent auditory environment that signals, sleep now. I once played whale sounds. Baby cried. I cried harder. Here's the science. White noise helps babies fall asleep 38% faster and stay asleep longer. It helps parents too. Ideal volume? Think running shower, not a jet engine, not whisper quiet. And don't turn it off when they fall asleep. Keep it going. That's your sleep guard dog. Chapter 7. Feeding and sleep are not the same. Let's debunk a myth. Feeding your baby more doesn't always mean better sleep. Here's what matters more. Are they getting full during the day? Are they feeding or hunger or comfort? Are you offering sleepy feeds or strategic ones? For night sleep, aim for fuller daytime feeds, spaced 2.5 to 3.5 hours apart, depending on age. This helps cluster nutrition into the daytime hours. Bonus hack, try a dream feed around 10 to 11 p.m., feeding them while half asleep. This can sometimes stretch the next chunk of sleep. And for you, stop skipping meals and drinking cold coffee. You need blood sugar stability too. Sleep and nutrition are dance partners. Feed both of you well. Chapter 8. Create a shared sleep language. You and your baby don't share words yet, but you can still share cues. Your job? Become a sleep detective. Watch what happens right before they fall asleep. Are they rubbing their eyes? Do they get still? Do they start turning their head side to side? These are your baby's tells. Now here's your part. Mirror those tells with consistent actions. Swaddle when they rub eyes. Dim the lights when they slow down. Rock gently when the head turns. You're consistently becoming their language. And for your own body, track what actually works for you. Is it journaling before bed? Showering? Music? The more fluent you are in your shared sleep signals, the less you rely on trial and error at midnight. Chapter 9. Accept the chaos window. There is a 3-week period, sometimes 6 weeks, where nothing will make sense. Sleep will regress. Why? Because your baby is growing, learning, wiring their brain like a maniac. Sleep is meant to shift during development. And here's the counterintuitive truth. Sleep regressions equal progressions. So when they fight naps at 4 months or wake hourly at 8 months, don't panic. You're not doing it wrong. You're in the storm. Stay ready. Don't throw out your rhythm for a 1-week blip. Just like teething, just like tantrums. It passes. Chapter 10. Design your resilience system. Fixing your baby's sleep isn't just about them, it's about you. And if your nervous system is running on red alert, even a 5-hour stretch won't feel restful. So here's your final job. Build your parent sleep resilience system. 4, 7, 8 breathing when you lie down. That's in for 4, hold for 7, out for 8, Sticko style. No screens 30 minutes before bed. Ask for 1 guilt-free solo nap shift per week. Use third-person self-talk when you're overwhelmed. Sarah can handle this. She's exhausted, not broken. And remember the golden rule. You can't parent well on empty. Even 10-minute moments of recovery will help you show up better, for them and for yourself. So, what did we learn today? You don't need a perfect sleeper. You need a sustainable rhythm. You don't need to sleep train in one night. You need to build sleep trust between your body and theirs. And the most important part, you're not behind, you're building. One cycle, one feed, one moment of calm at a time. This is the work of becoming a family. And you're doing it, even if you can't always feel it at 3 a.m. So tonight, maybe both of you sleep 1 cycle deeper. Tomorrow, 2. You're on your way. If this helped you breathe easier or laugh while sleep deprived, hit like and subscribe. Sticko survives on views and cold coffee.